Wednesday at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts.
It's your girl, Erica Banks, and I want to give a big shout out to the Progress Report.
Hey.
Period.
Okay.
The Progress Report.
What's going on? It's your girl, Lala Shepherd.
What's up? It's your girl, DJ Excel.
Hey, we got our special guest in the building, Miss Erica Banks. What's good?
What's going on?
Hey, let me just say, man, your project is hard as hell. I was at the gym working out, doing my squats, going crazy listening to your project. So salute to you.
Yo, you definitely got some club records. You got some records.
Yeah.
I say this to a couple artists. You got songs that they don't even need to be familiar with them, but once you play it, you're going to turn up. And those are songs that's going to take off, and it's easy for a DJ to break those records. So I'm definitely getting those records from you. I heard at least 3 of them on there that I know will go off. So
big facts.
Oh, wow.
Okay, period. So, all right, so let's get to know Erica Banks. Where are you from?
I'm from Dallas. A lot of people think now I'm from Houston, but I'm not from Houston. I'm from Dallas.
Okay, talk about the Dallas music scene.
Right now, it's really crazy right now, actually. We have a lot of artists that are coming up out of Dallas. Previously, we had Asian Doll, we had Cuban Doll, we had the Cash Page, now we have me. But pretty much, it's a lot different from Houston. A lot of people kind of get confused, but Dallas has a more up-tempo kind of sound. Houston is more slowed down. For the most part, it's real hot right now.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, Dallas going crazy. I feel like Dallas, Texas as a whole, been doing their thing for a minute, but I feel like now it's just so many of y'all that's going hard. So that's dope. Yeah. Now, I was definitely gonna ask you what was the main differences in the music between Houston and Dallas?
Just to reiterate again, with Dallas, it's kind of more up tempo. It's more club like. It's more dance like music, and then Houston is kind of more slowed down, that's where the chop and screw originated. Yeah, so it's more of that slowed down sound. So that's probably the biggest difference.
True. All right. So backstory, how long have you been doing music? How long have you been pursuing your career?
This summer will make it 3 years. It's been 3 years I've been recording.
Wow, that's not that long for real.
Right.
It's not. It feel like it's been a long time, but it's only been 3 years. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Talk about some stuff that you learned about yourself, on this journey, just some things that you observed about yourself.
Oh, I learned that I'm a lot more patient than I thought I was.
Okay.
Because at first I was 6 months in, and I just felt like I should have been on. I'm like, okay, I'm hot. What the hell, But I had to learn it's not something that happens overnight. So I definitely learned that I have patience. I also learned how good of a writer I am, because I write all of my own music. And with this being my 3rd year, a lot of people always say, when they listen to my previous projects and they listen to the one I have out now, they can hear a total difference, in growth. So,
Progress.
I learned I'm a great writer, but I'm still learning about myself to this day, but I did learn those 2 things.
Sometimes we think, sometimes when we had that confidence in ourselves, we think we need that opportunity now. But then once we finally get it, we realize, we might not have been as ready before as we are now.
I wouldn't have been ready 6 months ago.
Yeah.
That's true.
have you, because I know having talent is one thing, but the business is kind of what takes artists off sometimes. Can you talk about any business that you have learned that really changed your setting right now, from getting signed and everything?
Business wise, to be honest, I've really never had to just deal with the business side of anything too much. Anything past emails, I never really had to dig into, because my mom was managing me before I was signed. So she was taking care of everything. So she was looking into contracts and what all needed to be done to get me booked and stuff like that. So I would just look to my mom for that. And so now that I'm with the label 1501, of course they do everything. So I haven't really had to run into any business side. Yeah.
How is it being managed by your mom?
Right.
It's actually fun. Like, it's really cool. She was so into it. I mean, she's still into it. She's just not as hands-on now. But, you know, having your mom as your biggest fan is, like, the coolest thing in the world. Because some parents, you know, don't believe in that kind of stuff.
True.
But for her to, you know, be behind me with it, it was really fun.
Facts. So what made you decide to sign with 1501? Because like we were saying, that's a major chess move.
So how that even came about was Carl was on live one day, and I just so happened to join his live. And at the time, people were submitting their music, you know, getting his feedback. And I sent my song in. He came across it, played it, liked it, gave me great feedback. And then about 2 weeks later, reached out to me. And as far as me making the decision, it just felt right. Because I had 3 other deals that I turned down.
Okay.
That's pretty big, but it just didn't feel right. You know, I'm all about good feelings. So that's pretty much how we got here today. Now I'm talking to y'all.
Respect.
So what made it feel right compared to the other ones that approached you?
We actually, like, I went to Houston a couple times before I actually signed, and we just kind of vibed out, like me and the team, me and some of the producers. I even met a couple artists, and everything was just genuine. You know, nothing seemed like it was forced. Everything was, you know, authentic, organic. But the other situations, it was more so like, I don't know, you know?
For sure.
That energy be real too. Like, that's
gotta trust your
definitely
gut. Gotta trust your gut, for sure.
Yeah.
So like, you know, with signing with 1501, did you have any apprehensions? I mean, I'm sure in the back of your head, you already knew, like, man, people gonna try to, you know, pin me up against Megan, like, you know what I mean? Like, so did you have any, you know, reservations or anything?
No, like you said, it was just pretty much expected. Especially the Megan thing, the Megan comparisons, but like we all knew that was coming, so that's kind of something that we just couldn't do anything about. You know, but it's not a bad thing. I don't look at it as a bad thing. So, you know, at the end of the day, everybody just, you know, trying to make a dollar.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. So with you and Megan, like I heard you say before, you want to work with her.
Oh yeah.
For sure. What other rappers did you come up listening to though? Like female rappers, male rappers, whoever.
I was really big on Nicki Minaj, like when I was like 12. That's been, I mean, back when she was like in her Barbie stage. I was hard. Yes. Nicki Minaj. Who else? Missy Elliott. I love her music.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, and then Lil Wayne. He was like part of 3 at that time. So those
classic shit. Classic shit.
It sounds like, you know, that millennial time influenced your music a lot, like listening to the samples you have, like you got some classic samples, but what I really like about it is like it's not just you took the sample and ate off of that. Nah, you made this shit your own. And I really like that. Like even the Nelly shit, you turn that like
shit hard.
The producers like totally different. I like that Tooth That and that Bust It, like those
for sure.
Those is going off. Was it hard to get these cleared? Like you got some real real samples on there.
Okay.
Actually, like we thought it was gonna be hard, but it wasn't.
Okay.
Actually, Nelly liked the song a lot.
Okay, remix coming soon.
Hopefully.
Okay.
We never know, but
for real.
Yeah, that wasn't hard for the Nelly. As far as the Pop Like and Drop It, I want to say that's still in the process, but the Nelly didn't take any time.
I want to say like for those songs, artists should want as long as it's a dope song, should want to let you remix it, because now as a DJ, I can go from that Pop Lock and Drop It and put in your joint, and we do that all the time, and that's going to bring their song right back to life. And of course, you don't want no whack ass artist like sampling your song, but when somebody kills it like you did, that shit should be easy, man.
That's a fact.
Oh my God.
That's a fact. So, Erica, talk about just the just all these female rappers just coming up right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as a fan of music and hip hop, personally, I would have never thought I would see the day where it's like so many talented females at one time, like being on, you know what I mean? Because before it was a thing like, you know, only Nicki could be on or only so-and-so could be on, you know what I mean? So talk about, you know, just a whole bunch of just females just doing their thing. Like, yeah.
I think that's crazy, but I love to see it because like you said, it's something that we haven't seen before. Like, this is new for the world. So I think it's really cool, and I'm glad that we finally get a chance to do it, you know? Because we've had, like, the Nicki Minaj's, the Lil Kims, but now it's becoming more local, like the Dallas, the Houston, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's pretty cool for us to finally be able to do it. And to be honest, I think it's going to have longevity because it's a lot of us out there that can actually rap.
Nah, for real. That's going crazy.
And I feel like it's more, well, maybe you can even speak on it. Do you feel like people are still putting females against females, or do you feel like the females are kind of more like, let's link up, let's kill this? Like, what do you feel, or is it a little bit of both?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah. They're going to forever put them against each other because the world just loves drama, and that's just what it is. But, you know, then you have artists like me who are kind of like, okay, well, I'd rather link up and do a song. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a little bit of both.
So I actually, you know, was going through your music, and I came across your Miss G diss.
Yeah.
And say, yeah.
And before I even realized it was like, before I even read like the caption, like it was a diss, I was like, yo, this shit hard. And I'm like, oh, hold up, she really talking about somebody. And then I seen her diss too. Like how did that happen? And y'all from like the same town, right?
Yeah, we both from Dallas, yeah. Basically.
Okay. So what happened right there?
So it was a blog that posted one of her rap videos, and the blog said, is Miss G the hardest in Dallas? And me just commenting just like anybody else, I commented and I said, Miss G is fire, but I'm the hardest. And she took total offense. She got upset. She decided to do this little diss freestyle. Cause the first one you seen wasn't even the first one. Like, it was back and forth on Instagram before that. Yeah. So she did a little on Instagram. I did one back. She did one back. But the one I did on YouTube, that was the only video I did on YouTube. Because after that, I was just like, okay, I proved my point. We know what's up.
Right.
I don't no more.
For sure.
That's what it was. Yeah, I just said I was better, and she wasn't trying to hear that.
Hey, man. So I seen you was calling her out for being a dyke.
Oh, that was funny. I was like, God damn.
So So you still love us, right?
I love y'all to death. I had to personally get her right there, though. I had to get her because
I got
had
you.
to dab her where I could.
Nah, for sure. It's all is fair. And look, as a fan of music and hip hop, I love that y'all did take it to the music. Like, that shit was just some 80s shit. Like, you know, the Roxanne. I was just like, yo, that's hard. So
yeah, and also like it'd be whack if like the gay community took that offensively.
Right. It would be
it's
so
art.
like
it's art.
No, like,
and I hope, you know, sometimes like when people blow up, then shit comes back. But like, no, fuck that. If I'm battling you, I'm gonna say say some shit about a gay girl.
Sure.
Like, what is going on? So nah, but that joint was hard. I was like, damn. And like Lala said, like, for y'all to go back and forth, that was hard. And it was fun to watch. But you did your thing. I ain't gonna lie.
Definitely.
I appreciate it. She made me mad.
Look, you can hear it. You can hear it. So, okay, let's talk about some do's and don'ts as a female artist. Talk about some personal do's and don'ts from your perspective. What's some stuff that you know that you should do as a female artist, and some stuff that you should just kind of stay away from?
I think you should, as a female artist, network. And it's cool to network on your own, like going out to different DJ events, events. Because some females look at it like, well, if I'm not invited, I'm not gonna go. Or if they don't, you know, and you can miss out on a lot doing that. So that's a definite do. A don't mix business and pleasure ever. Don't do it.
Say it again.
Just do not mix.
Don't do it.
That's not the business.
It's not.
No. A do would be, what's another do? I would say pay your respects. Pay your respects.
Absolutely.
To the artists that came before you. Because a lot of female artists come up and feel like, I don't owe them nothing. You know, I'm just here and that's just what it is. And it's just like, no, you know, do that. That's necessary. So just off the top of my head, those would be just 3 that I would give out.
Nah, that's great advice. Hell yeah, that's great advice. I definitely agree with that. Even in anybody position, like she excels, she a DJ, and you know, me being a publicist, like we pay our respects to people that came before us, because at the end of the day, they all paved the way for us to do what we do now. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I agree with that 100%.
Yeah,
So
I think some people's pride be getting the best of them, you know,
Facts.
especially as a female, where it's like, even as female rappers, like, yo, you could be hard and I could be hard too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So, but
Yep. So Erica, like for somebody who hasn't listened to you yet, like why should they check you out?
They should check me out, for one, because I just feel like my music is worth listening to. I'ma just be real. Like
Sure.
I feel like it is. I feel like I have a song for everybody. I feel like I have a song for every situation, and you won't know unless you just go find out, you know. And I hate to toot my own horn, but people aren't, and you only know this if you just tapped into social media, people aren't going as hard for me as they are for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So It's got to be a reason that I have my whole city behind me, and I'm starting to gain other cities and have their support as well. So they got to be tapping in for some reason, you know? So I just encourage everybody to just go at least check it out once before you, oh, she's like Megan Thee Stallion, I don't want to listen to that. You don't even know that. So, yeah.
Right, and I think it's two different sounds, even though, like, you talk your shit too, you know, you say some nasty, you know, but I do think it's, like, y'all two totally different people, you know what I'm saying? Do you ever come to Atlanta?
She here now.
I'm actually in Atlanta right now, but I come very often. Like, I love it out here.
How long you in Atlanta for?
Till Saturday.
Okay. Hey,
I was gonna tell about the parties.
Yeah,
what's going on?
Yeah, so no, we have a lot of parties, but also I do this show called Blast or Trash, where I pick artists up and play their music and like give my feedback. And I think
that'd be hard.
If we did it, like, a lot of people would fuck with your shit. But sometimes
let's lock that in.
Yeah, so we'll figure it out. But like, just me going through it, I'm like, damn, like this is hard. This is real hard. So I would love to do that. But so you say you come to Atlanta often. Yeah, and that's how you sound. Like, you sound how you just said, like, your city fuck with you, but it's about to be international. Like, you about
Big
to
facts.
be.
That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me.
For sure.
But you
know
that's
hard.
What I really learned, you know, like, there's a lot of marketing tactics you can do with stuff, right? But when you really put out a dope message or a dope club song or anything like that, it does sell itself, and somehow, like, that shit travels.
Yeah, it does.
I know. So what's your reaction at shows now? Are you well, obviously with the quarantine, but have you been seeing stuff like change over time, or is this still fairly new to you, with your new deal and all that?
I've been seeing a lot change, especially numbers. Like, my numbers in views, I've gained like over 20,000 followers in the past 4 to 5 days.
Wow.
You know, my freestyle going viral. So a lot of things have been happening, but I haven't been able to do shows, of course, because of the quarantine. So, like, for instance, PV in Prairie View, they wanted me to come for homecoming. Don't even know if I'll be able to do that because they wanted me to come last year and it got canceled.
Damn.
So hopefully work something out because I really want to be at somebody's homecoming. But
listen, my birthday Thursday. I would love to do some bus it or some shit.
Oh, we can do all of that.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out because that'd be real lit. That'd be real lit.
Sure. So look, we like to ask all our guests on the show to define the word progress. The name of our show is called The Progress Report. We talk about growth, getting better. You know, this is your first time on a progress report, but I know the next time you're going to have a lot of progress to talk about. So how would you define the word progress?
I would define the word progress as, what's the word I want to use? Tremendous growth. I'm going to say that. And I say tremendous because progress means you're getting better. You know what I'm saying? So if progress means you're getting better, that means over time, every day you're seeing a little bit, you know, of growth. And so over time, at some point, it's going to be like, I can look back and say, I did all of this. Tremendous growth. So that's where I'm going to go with it. Yeah.
Okay. That's hard. Man, we appreciate your time. Like I said, we look forward to many more interviews, many more things. So we definitely appreciate
y'all
it.
having me. We got to set up Thursday.
Wednesday at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts. Progress report. We got the news, new interviews. We got the stats. Keep it a rack. Come join the pack.